Welcome back to the next episode of our Orcs Must Die multiplayer Let's Play, because we've got Tior here. Tior, say hello or make some sort of random noise.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Tior was making random noises off camera, and that's why we were kind of chuckling as the recording started here. So this is Orcs Must Die 2, and we are pretty well into the map now, and things are starting to get a little bit hectic. In fact, in the previous map, Tior died once, and in the map before that, I died once. So it's getting to the point now where we kind of need to pay attention, and that's kind of the thing with this game. Tior, I'm ready, by the way, so you can go ahead and start the next round. I'll just keep talking. That's kind of the thing with this game, is there's so much action going on. I mean, you've got why are we at the help screen? That's weird. It's like we're beginning or something. Are you getting the help screen?
Yeah.
Why are we seeing the help screen? That's like the first round or something.
Well, it is for the next map.
Oh, okay. We don't usually see the help screen. But,
He didn't even check to see if I was breathing. He grabbed my crossbow and blade staff and left me there, lingering at the edge of consciousness. I could have sworn I heard him giggle. When I felt the magic die, I knew what he'd done. He'd saved the world, but he hadn't understood the cost. Droughts, starvation, misery just as bad as the orc mobs had inflicted. I was still the oldest living war mage. With the last of my power, I could open one small, weak rift. She was flawed, I knew that. But together, my two ex-apprentices had the potential to be something more.
All right. So the story progresses there. So what I was saying before that cutscene was that one of the challenges of this game, other than just not having too much fun blowing up orcs, one of the challenges of this game is that there's so much going on as you're running around. You of course need to watch the action in front of you, so that you can take out the orcs as they're rushing you. But you've got to be watching your mini map as well to make sure that nothing else is sneaking by. And in the team mode, you've got to be talking back and forth and strategizing, making sure that you're covering as much of the map as possible. So there's just a lot of stuff to watch in this game, and that's part of the challenge of the game, other than just the challenge of killing as many orcs as possible before you get killed yourself. You just got to sort of keep your eye on so many different things. So this is a lot like what it was like in the first Orcs Must Die, where there are always these gates that are being pounded on. They're about to burst open, and so we're kind of back. It's almost like we're back in the first game here, because it was a lot of these castle kind of setups.
It's a very nice touch to kind of bring it back to the start of the game, with a few different changes, like the statue of the Archmage here.
Right. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like the graphics. There's a lot of detail to it. But, I mean, a whole lot more detail than what it needs for the game. I mean, honestly, you're not really looking around at the castles and architecture and whatnot while you're playing. But you could, because there's a lot of detail here. It's kind of cool. Even, the sky and the clouds that they've got going on.
It's cartoony and entertaining, but detailed enough that it's not annoying. Yeah, no,
you're right. So we've got a couple of different things this time. We've got these extra little platforms that are going on here. So maybe we can put some guardians out here or something like that, or if the situation is right, we could come up here and just start plunking away at things. And they can't. The crossbow orcs, I guess, could get us up there, but other than that, there really isn't too much that can get us up on this little platform here.
No, not really.
Yeah. So this map is a little different in that we've got one really long entrance, and I think we've got one short entrance, right? They're both kind of long.
Yes, right over here.
That's the exit. And then, so here we've got this one really short one, that we need to be careful to slow them down at. And then we've got this one really, really long hallway here that we kind of can take our time and almost like kite them if we need to. But over here, if we don't trap this up like crazy, they're just going to bum rush us. And there really isn't anything we can do to stop them. Hey, check this out. I just noticed this. There's us over here. Have you seen that?
You didn't notice this before?
No, I never noticed that before. I mean, there's the
I thought
Archmage.
it was quite a nice touch.
There's the Archmage, but here's us. And I look quite dashing. Yes, I'm Bruce. Why do you ask? I'm looking good, buddy. Alright, now he's got the blade staff there. I wonder if I'm supposed to be using the blade staff more. I should try using
They both have a blade staff.
Oh. See, I guess I just don't notice these things. Sure enough, she does too. Alright, whatever. I'm done. Okay, so we need...
This is why you don't do RPGs.
Yeah, I guess. I don't notice all the details. I'm too busy pew-pewing orcs. Gosh darn it, that's the name of the game. It's Orcs Must Die, not, you know, architectural review. Oh, wow, that is just so disrespectful. I'm totally telling the Archmage. Hey, those are my new boots. Take it easy. Shoot my boots. Shoot you, boot. Booty. Okay, so we need to trap this up like crazy.
Well, I put a few acid traps on the long hallway just to try to thin them out a little bit.
Right.
I've got the spike wall over here on the shortest route and a spike trap by the door.
Yeah. Okay.
Along with
so we know
last-ditch acid up here.
Regardless, they have to come through here, right? So we definitely want to trap this up.
Yeah, and this is a nasty map with for kobolds, I bet.
Yeah.
Bolt right through everything while we're busy.
Agreed.
I hate those little rats. It's awful.
Yeah. I think this spike wall is going to come in really handy over here, by the way. Knocking people back, helping with crowd control now. If I remember right, a lot of them actually, a surprising number would run around this way. For whatever reason. The pathing told them that was the way to go.
I think their pathing is actually pretty smart. Like,
Yeah.
they get an idea of where the best way, or the safest way for them to move in is, and they follow that.
Alright. So I've pretty much done all I can do here, and then what, so when we get some cash, what's going to be the next step? We can spike... What's that?
Probably a few more in this room, and then we definitely need a few more last-ditch things by the rift here.
Well, when we've got nothing on this long hallway at all, right? So that's
well,
going to be...
no, I have a...
I
put a couple acid traps by the far rift.
Gotcha, okay. So
whatever... it'll do a little bit.
Whatever gets to us will kind of be partial health, so that's cool. Alright. So I guess we just kind of... Let's just see what happens. Maybe I'll try to pull some over this... What's that?
They start off on the other side of the map.
We're on the wrong side of the map. Why did you do that? Oh, hello. Oh, Knolls. Wow, this is crazy.
Oh, boy. I hate Knolls. This is evil.
There we go. Right. Now, these guys, you have to hit them when they're down, right? Wow. Alright. So now we got this short corridor to guard. Yeah, those Knolls are crazy.
I got a charmed.
Oh, cool.
Oh boy, I almost jumped into lava by accident.
Oops.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Burned your bridges. Oh, hello, Knoll.
Charmed him.
Nice.
He's a good boy. Nice.
Stay down! Oh, you gotta hit me, huh? What, you mad? What's the deal with you? You got anger issues. Alright. Double spike that here. Coin. Another coin. Sorry, I just ran over. Oh, sapper. Oh, wow. Healing. I totally got
behind you.
Yeah, I see. Oh, man. I gotta stay back. I got sapped. The sappers came from the other side, from that far corridor. I'm gonna go heal up. Can you,
No problem.
I'm gonna heal over the rift a little faster. Alright, I'm good. That heals really fast over there, by the way. You really should use that. Okay, so now, wow, yeah, I got totally sapped on that. Like, I actually burnt my heal trinket, and I still ended up really close to dying.
Okay, so I got a acid sprayer and a dart spitter at the top of the stairs here by the rift.
Alright.
Should catch a lot of what comes here. You always find those.
It was just sitting there. It was at the top of the stairs. It's not like I went looking for it. I just kind of hit my head on it as I ran by, actually. Goodness. Yeah, those sappers, they all came from this side, and there was like nothing to stop them. Another thing that makes this kind of difficult is that these corridors are really wide, so like the wall traps don't cover the full width of the wall. So you have to like either you just leave a gap or put them on both sides. All right, I've done what I can do over here on this side, and we don't know which side they're coming from yet, do we?
I'm going to assume both.
Yeah, all right. So we're going to take this, try to clear the short side first, and then work our way down the other corridor. So we got to kind of watch the mini-map, see what's going on in that long corridor.
I'd love watching that spike trap work.
Yeah, I know, right? And there is so much mayhem down there right now. Oh, wow. Got all these runners. I think we cleared all the runners. Whoa! We got so many ogres coming over here. Alright. That worked alright.
You want the coin?
I shot him in the face just as the spikes triggered. Oh, he got done with death. Alright, we should have laid some traps instead of... Oh, hello, sapper. Boom!
Oh, I almost thought your grenades were magic potions.
Oh yeah, you go ahead and grab those.
No.
Yeah, I know, just smack them. Oh, he's got a null in the back row, too.
Glad I put that there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Rhoda! I know, that's old now.
Alright, we still got full rift points. Now we need to set some extra traps, I think. Alright, I'm all out of money. I got no money.
I put a dart spitter on the other top of the stairs so that we can creep up. Get something.
Alright, got it. I'm gonna go start clearing this long hallway. I see something running toward us. There it is. You can see the knoll on the mini map because he runs so fast. How is it, man? Those rolls are crazy. How did I didn't hit that guy? How did I miss him? That sapper, man, he just really ran all like around me.
Dang it, this crossbow.
How did I get stunned there? Alright.
Oh, that might have been one of my charmed slaves.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I've got 6 left. So I think we had enough damage over here to keep the crowd down, right? Where we were lacking, I think, is on that long hallway.
I put a little bit more, but not too much. I didn't have that much money to spend.
All right, I'm done. I hit G. My stone staff, I don't know why I kept that in this build, to be quite honest. Because this does not do anything for me. I should have taken it.
I'm enjoying using the rocket launchers.
Yeah?
Because, I mean, they're so tight here, they just go flying whenever I shoot one in there.
Oh yeah, true enough. That's why I like the grenades here. Oh, here in the middle.
Go hug them, my Nova.
Not again.
Did you get another skull?
No.
You know, I've only found one of those the past couple games. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Wow, that is a thick... Look at that marsh they got going on in the long hallway.
Oh wow, yeah, that's enough fun. Maybe I should go.
Oh, we got a gnome coming in quick.
Alright, I gotta literally start kiting some guys. A couple of runners came through here. Alright. Cool, should have a full 25 points. 50 points. Final word!
Oh boy, you're ogres.
Okay, I'm gonna start going the long hallway to take some of that out, start hiding them. Ooh, it's a good thing I did too, there's sappers coming up. Alright, well that wasn't too bad for the final wave, I think.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
I bet we didn't get far.
We haven't, we haven't, I don't think we've gotten 5 skulls on any of these rounds, have we?
Well, we were about 50. No, my math was off.
What? 50, what do you mean?
40 seconds? Oh, dang it, my math is totally off. We're at 1410 and pars 1330.
The ice amulet. Yeah, maybe I should have saved up for the ice amulet instead of spending money on my wind belt. Because they kind of do the same thing. They're both crowd control. The ice amulet freezes them, whereas the wind belt blows them back. So maybe I should have done that. I like the ice amulet. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty winner kind of weapon. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it here so that you don't have to watch me do my spell book. But hang on a sec, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished divvying up my skulls that we won from the previous round. And what I ended up doing is I'm going to end up using the ice amulet because it's a pretty awesome weapon. The ice amulet, it has like long range projectiles that do damage, and they also freeze when they hit as well. And then it's got this secondary frost attack that does an AoE where it freezes everyone around you. Now, that sucks down a ton of mana when I use it, but if you get into an emergency, that's an option. But the problem is when you sucked up all your mana now, it's difficult to do anything other than just escape. So it's a life-saving kind of a thing, but it's not really it's not going to do any damage too much damage to the mobs around you. But at least you'll live to come back and fight them again. But I like the fact that those projectiles go a long way, and it sends out multiple projectiles, so you can hit many targets at the same time, and it freezes them, so it kind of does damage and crowd control at the same time. So it's a pretty cool device, and I kind of wish that I would have maybe saved my skulls that I'd spent on the wind belt. The wind belt menu was helpful and everything, but I think the ice amulet is actually better than the wind belt, because they both kind of do the same thing. The wind belt gives me that knockback. The ice amulet does a freeze. So they kind of do the same thing, and I wish I would have just saved them and then buffed up the ice amulet a little more. So I spent some on. I got the ice amulet, which was part of one of the bonuses from the previous round, and then I spent some of my skulls adding some more damage to the spike trap, or the arrow wall is what it was. So now I've just got one more level I can add to the arrow wall, and it's going to cost me 13 skulls. So, but I've got 4 left over, and after this next round I should probably end up with something close to 13, so I can do something really nice, like max that out or something like that. So next round, there's a haymaker. Boy, I can't wait till I get to use that. So but we're going to call it right there. That was that last map kind of took about 25 minutes or so to clear, and if we go one more map, it's going to make for a really long episode. So I'm going to call it here for this episode, and then next time we'll take a look at the next map and see what kind of damage we can do there. And I hope that you'll come back and check out the next episode and enjoy it along with us. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.